Hello. So today's video, I just wanted to talk about kind of why I'm doing this channel and what things you can bring from it, because I have a very specific intention about this, and I want this video to kind of be a reminder for both myself and whoever's watching. So basically, I started a channel over this summer because I really love to help others through my insights, through my perceptions. I kind of noticed this with like friends and family members, like cousins and stuff. They would often like say stuff, and I would say my opinion thinking it's obvious, thinking not much about it. And then they actually found it really helpful, and they would often come to me for advice. And yeah, so then what I did there was just continue doing that, because it's just really like fulfilling for me in a lot of ways. And yeah, and it's just like really good to help others through this way. And yeah, so yeah, I found that, and I found this is like a good way to kind of channel that help, because really I love helping others. Like helping others like fuels me in a way nothing else does, especially through my insights. And yeah, I just found like kind of time and time again with friends and family that my insights provide them a lot of value. Usually it's like helping them with their problems, like usually the way they think is not right about a situation, and that's what's causing the issue. Or let's say honestly any problem. Like I'm often called like the therapist friend, so, or like the therapist family member. Like a couple people call me their therapist, which is like 3 or 4 people, which is a lot, like 2 friends and like 2 family members. So that's a lot for me. And yeah, I just noticed like I've always kind of had this way of thinking, not always, but like it's not completely new to me. I've been journaling for 6 years, and I've just always been interested in kind of psychology, and now recently philosophy. So I just really want to use my insight and my years of personal experience and kind of things I've taught myself. I was a big like self-help person, like self-care, self-help person in 2021, like after COVID. And yeah, it was just always really cool field. I used to watch these videos called Psych2Go, and basically that's like these kind of psychology related things. They're kind of like fun little short animations, and they're very psychology related, and they're like human behavior related, like 5 signs someone thinks this, 5 signs you're a good person, like those kind of things. So I always found that like super interesting personally. And yeah, I think that's where my psychology interest has developed, and now I'm currently taking in advanced psychology class, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, it's just time and time again, I've noticed like people really value my perspectives. Actually, like the other day, my psychology teacher, like I generally don't like to talk as much. Like I don't know if it's introverted things, but I like to just kind of sit in class and observe over like participating constantly. Obviously I do like to participate, but not in this time of the class or beginning of class where everything's like, terms and definitions and basic stuff. It's just like, don't make me participate in that. I like to participate more in discussions, more in like case studies, or more in like different kinds of like maybe even controversial things that's happened. But yeah, those are my field of interest, but for now we're not doing that. And but the other day, I don't know, like my teacher wants to keep pointing me out, I guess because she had me last year in psychology. Like it was like a basic intro. It was called SAP, sociology, anthropology, and psychology. And yeah, she really valued my insight from there, because yeah, I would often say really interesting things that like not everyone else would put it that way, I guess. So yeah, she was like really fascinated, and this is like a common theme for other people in my life. And when I noticed that it actually helped them a lot, and my insights gave them a lot of perspective, and I've even gained like a friend that's international, but they left unfortunately, but a really good friend I've gained just because they said they're really interested in the way that my mind works. So yeah, and okay, I need to stop procrastinating on this. But basically like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, my teacher in class, we were talking about a term like called perspective, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and she's like, oh, you guys know someone in this class who has really interesting perspectives? Fair. Like I'd like after class I'd often ask questions that like were really complex and could not kind of be answered in class. Well, they could, but just I don't know, I'm introverted. I prefer kind of one-on-one over like the class stuff. And yeah, so she had to point me out, so I thought that was really interesting. But yeah, like time and time again, I noticed that this really gives value to people, and I definitely see myself, and eventually I see myself doing this as a career. I never thought I'd do like psychology related stuff as a career, but I definitely do, and this can be a really good way to practice that, just kind of sharing my insights on YouTube. And so if anyone watching this has kind of any problems they want perspective on, or anything they want perspective on, then like problems or like things and stuff, then feel free to comment. I definitely check all my comments and engagements and stuff, so I'm definitely seeing these things. And yeah, it's just really, this is also secondly, like I would say YouTube is a really good way for me to channel this kind of creative energy, because I definitely want to do something creative in my career and in my life. So YouTube is a really good way to have creativity and also like self-expression. Like when I am talking about like psychology and self-help and philosophy and like perspectives, not philosophy itself, because I don't know, I think the terminology can get a little boring, but like concepts in philosophy, like that's pretty fun for me. So yeah, and yeah, it's like, why not, if you have this kind of passion, like my soul lights up when these kind of things, like when I'm talking about like my perspectives and stuff, and I help other people, like my soul really lights up. So why not like use this kind of energy to help more people, you know, and expand this thinking and this knowledge for those who maybe feel stuck, or for those who just want entertainment maybe, you know. Like I just think that's a really good thing to do with my creative energy, kind of bringing others value. And yeah, so that's that. And yeah, it definitely aligns with a lot of my values as well, and it helps me see myself better, because for my age group, right, like I'm still like a minor, so yeah, like for my age group, like this thinking is not common, let's just say. Like most kids don't really know their inner thoughts, most kids are not really attuned to their inner thoughts, and so for me to kind of express myself this way, it helps me find my place in the world, I guess, because that's also like a human need, to feel a sense of belonging and acceptedness. And yeah, this is just making videos about this and posting them for others to see. It's just a really good way for me to kind of see where I belong in this world. Maybe I don't fit in with my own like peer groups, like generally. Obviously I've found some really good people who like really resonate with my insight. Like I've said, I've had a whole friend that was just interested in literally my mind, like as their main thing of hanging out with me a lot and kind of asking me questions and how I've changed their mind, which is really cool. And yeah, I just hope to do that here as well on YouTube, and I definitely see myself continuing this for a while. And yeah, it's just really meaningful and fulfilling to do. And that's how humans live a meaningful life, right? It's using their strengths, talents, and their passions and interests to serve others. So by kind of setting this little basic foundation of just making videos about whatever I want to talk about, whatever I am passionate about, this is definitely going to open me up to a lot of opportunities to keep doing meaningful things and things that align with me and my personality. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, I really hope to kind of help others problems and give others perspective. And I know it might seem like maybe I'm really, really wise and mature, and like I know everything, I have everything figured out. And it's like, I saw somewhere, it's like the ones that give advice are the ones that are most, like they have the most trouble, you know. So I wouldn't say my life is not as figured out. I would say I have a good direction and I have a good sense of self, and I know who I am internally. Like I'm really connected to myself, and stuff like that. But I'm very open to seeing what else is up for me. So yeah, and like, I don't know, it's just like when I'm giving advice, I want people to know that like, yes, like the way I'm talking, it's really like passionate, it's really like advanced communicator style, you know, and it's very like, oh, she knows what she's saying. Like, this kind of knows what she's saying is true. Like, I really do like know what I'm talking about, and usually it's from personal experience and kind of what I've noticed help others. This is where I get my kind of advice giving and stuff, and perspective giving. But I don't know, I have a lot too, you know, like I have a lot of stuff to learn still, obviously, and I might not know everything, but I want to share like what I do know and kind of things from my own experience from 6 years of journaling. I also read tons of books like self-help and psychology books a lot, and I'm always searching random articles, you know, always trying to read about something. And yeah, I just really love intellectually stimulating things. So yeah, that's kind of my purpose for this channel. And I'm not like trying to make anything perfect as well. Like my thoughts are pretty scattered, I'll be honest. I am planning to like use a bit of like note taking and scripting while I'm doing videos, but for now I just want to talk from my heart and kind of get the momentum going on my channel. And yeah, I hope to help a lot of people and make impact and do things that are really aligned with me and my values. So that's why I do this. Yeah, and yeah, that's that. And I hope you guys all take care of yourselves, and let me know if you have any potential questions. And yeah, oh yeah, one more thing. So I believe like, so of course anyone can ask me questions that they want like insights on, and I'd love to make videos about this and talk about this, or any problem they have or any perspective they want to hear on. Of course you can ask me, but also I think in general in life it's important to kind of see everyone as teachers, you know. Everyone can give you some perspective, everyone can give you some mindset, even the poorest people, right? Even like physically they're poor, right? Even the most damaged people, or even the most like chaotic people, you know, you can learn from them and how their like experiences made them this way, like what habits they do that made them this way. So I think at the end of the day we should technically be asking everyone for their perspectives, right? We can all learn something from everyone. Like everyone has a lot of unique things about them and unique ways of thinking that definitely can help us to kind of expand our view of this world. So yeah, just want to write that. And do I want to say anything else? No, that's it. That's the reason why I do these channels. Bit of creativity, self-expression, helping others, something that aligns with my values. And I love nature. I love coming to the park every day and just filming myself. And yeah, and I love helping others. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments. Yeah, take care and see you later.